Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's now time for us to talk about something. Everything is calm already. In the vast realm of Nigerian music, few artists have managed to captivate hearts and command respect as effortlessly as the late Olarinwaju Abdul Ganiyu Fasasi, better known as Sound Sultan. The late singer was a man of many talents and a singer of many songs, as he gave us conscious, funny, political, intuitive, and social songs, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of millions of fans worldwide. From his humble beginnings in the early 2000s to his untimely departure in 2021, Sound Sultan gifted us with an array of timeless classics that continue to resonate with listeners today. Yes, he is gone, but his legacy will never be forgotten. In loving memory of the talented singer, let's talk about 5 classic songs by Sound Sultan. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
Number 1, Motherland. This acoustic song would forever be a classic, as Sound Sultan tells individuals who have traveled abroad not to forget their home. The song conveys an intriguing message to the listeners by bringing some sort of calmness to the pressure of migrating to another country. Unfortunately, still a thing till date, and also imploring them to seek refuge back home if they find themselves in difficult and confusing situations. Basically, it's a song that preaches that no place is like home. He went ahead to record a newer version with Johnny Drill in 2020, which has a refreshing tune laced with a faster tempo beat compared to the original.
What a jam, what a jam.
Tune, a classic right there.
Yeah, Sound Sultan passed some days ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was July the 11th, to be precise, because it was the day after my birthday. And I keep remembering him. I keep remembering all those things that, he said. He lived way ahead of his time, I would say, and he had so much wisdom.
True.
That so many times when I think about certain things, I just cringe.
Yeah, he did, he did. Okay, so let's check out number 2 song, 2010. This is one of the most conscious tunes of Sound Sultan's career. Yes, he always has a socially conscious message in his music, but this was way different and epic. As the title described it, 2010 is a political song that serves as a reminder to the Nigerian government about their promise to provide constant electricity supply by the year 2010. Sound Sultan and MI speak specifically about the electricity problem, and this has stalled our collective progress as a nation. One of the notable quotes was, I want to be like Moses, take my people to the promised land, but I noticed something. People will try and don't day underground. Deep.
It's 2023. Is the light better wherever you are? It's better a little bit.
Light is actually better.
Yeah.
Better.
It's been better.
Yes, I can't even lie about that. But, as we always say, that people complained about, one thing for the longest, and people who have even sang a particular song, as Sound Sultan, did with this one, then you just still discover that you still have some problems that you're still tackling. Yes, I understand that we cannot get there in a day, but I would have really, I would have loved it, at the end of the day, I'll just speak this Yoruba. So if God wanted it that way for Sound Sultan, or what can I say? Because I would have really loved Sound Sultan to be around when, everything becomes fine.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so we worked for this, we sang about this, and now it is happening. But we're sorry.
Yes, still on today's Daily Top 5, we're talking about 5 classic songs by the late Sound Sultan. Number 3, we have Orobo. So many plus-size ladies would forever be grateful to Sound Sultan for this song, which celebrates body positivity. Orobo, which is used to describe big, bold, and beautiful ladies, was a huge jam back then. Sound Sultan celebrated women who are plus-size and dedicated a wonderful song to them. It features Flavor on this remix, and that was a massive banger. A banging tune, any day, anytime. That's the other guys on the song.
Funny thing is that there were some people that were in that video that are not horrible now.
Like,
the Passions boss says no more. Yeah, she has reduced.
Time and chance. I am so sorry, but But then, I mean, lighter mood.
Yeah.
I think that Sound Sultan in a bit too, okay, because he is a comedian too. I don't know whether you've seen
Very
some of
funny
his
guy.
skits. It's very, very funny. It was very, very funny. But I want to say again that he wanted certain people to, you know, to feel comfortable because, you know, this world is just very funny in a way, rice and beans. So one time it was mammary gland job people were doing. Every time you're hearing, oh, somebody has silicone in there. And then at some point it turned to the rare. Right now, the rare is raining. You don't even know whose is natural. But we know that Dupe, our producer's own, is natural. Having said that, okay, I didn't say anything. Having said that, I just feel like while it was trying to like make people understand that, it was still trying to make fun out of it. I don't know. Why are you looking at your fingers?
No, my fingers
What's your
are
spec?
natural.
Orobo or lepa?
What? What's my spec?
No, now. Put fuel on your body and set yourself up on fire right now. What's your spec, J-Paul?
So the next song.
No, J-Paul, what is your spec? What's your
Answer
spec?
now,
I like-
Sarasoke.
I like human beings.
You like human
Yeah, because
beings.
you don't, because we don't have the power to create.
Yes.
You
love-
like
I love
having
human
fun to create.
beings. You don't even like human being. You like human beings, like Afro beats and Afro beat.
You are broken up now. Why they?
I said I still have your.
I like people who have a bright future in front of them and behind them.
Hey,
So it's, yeah.
You don't have a spec. Which one do you?
let's move on.
Okay, so since they want to set trap for me,
OJ, wait till me your
at
spec.
number 4,
Specless.
Number 4.
we're talking about bushmeat. I will not be a bushmeat. Now, this particular one took a swipe at Nigerian politicians who are more interested in stealing from the masses rather than serving and fulfilling their obligations. Bushmeat remains one of the most popular activist tracks of its time. The song predicts a time when the masses will decide to revolt against its leader, which is now kind of happening, saying one day Bushmeat go catch the hunter. 2Baba and W4 also brought their A game to complement.
That's W4's
lyrics.
part.
Did you listen to the lyrics?
Very deep, very deep.
Even thief go join. They shout only.
Yes, no. Very conscious music. So this made me think, Two-Face, Sound Sultan, and MI, they've featured on different tracks together at different times,
Yeah.
you know. They have something going on with themselves,
Yeah.
and it's always conscious music between them.
So it's that thing when you get to talk to some artists and you say, oh, why haven't you collaborated with this person? I'll say, I don't think we're on the same vibe.
Yeah.
So all of these guys, they can vibe easily. Like maybe you guys are just in the studio. All of a sudden, no, turn this into song.
Yeah.
So that vibe is
So
always
I
nice
think
to
it is
the
one
song.
thing of vibe, and it's another thing of, okay, so I do have a YouTube channel, and I used to have this thing, the car thing I do, and then I have different topics I'm talking about, and I brought OJ on. Miriam of Your View has been there, Tokwe has been there.
You should have
Bisi-
J-Paul one day.
Bisi has been there. Wale
relationship.
Popopo. Like almost all the ladies on Your View, you get. Well, so this is it. Sometimes I do not want to call OJ to certain conversations.
Yeah, true.
Because I know that I talk to him. I know what.
I'm not that deep.
No. I know what is.
When you talk relationship, miss me.
I know what he's interested in. Even when I brought him in to talk about
Are
it, he
you
was still
saying-
being silly.
I
He
say
was-
that OG does not have sense.
Maybe he does not have. No, but let me tell you something. OJ is actually very brilliant. Forget this one. He almost became a doctor. He loves, but
Almost. Don't let my dad watch this
Talking
thing. He will
about-
get angry.
So you can calculate things.
no, he's
yeah.
actually brilliant. Forget it.
Yeah, let's wrap up.
So
the
let's
top five.
let's go back to Sound Sultan.
Yeah, let's
We're
wrap
not
up
going
the
to
top
derail.
5 when we're talking about 5 classics.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can count to 5.
By the late Sound Sultan. Wrapping it up, number 5, this is a jam titled Mathematics. Yes, the beginning alone made many of us fall in love with this song, which was indeed funny and educative at the same time. It's also a groundbreaking song by Sound Sultan. As a child, it was one of those few songs we're allowed to sing freely by our parents. The title Mathematics, which is a dominant subject in the world, and of course the use of board mass concepts to talk about the issues plaguing the country, was an intelligent one by the singer. B stands for brotherhood, O for objectivity, D for democracy, M for modification, A for accountability, S for solidarity. That's Sound Sultan's version, but modern version is B for brackets, O for off, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, S for subtraction.
So you
I
say
know
brilliant.
book. This is arguably the most popular song by the late Sound Sultan, and it remains a gem.
Our continent.
Oh, you say, na podmas, we go use take some mathematics. For Jagbajanti,
Oh, yeah.
carry biro. That's a
Wow.
jam.
Shout out to Sound Sultan. If there is any way he can hear in heaven. I know OJ does not like this part.
Yeah, does that sound cool?
It's good.
I said if there is any way, because we don't know what happens beyond
Yeah.
this space.
Okay.
So I'm saying that we appreciate him
most
and we're
def, most
paying
def.
this tribute to him.
Yeah.
And I think this is the first one that launched Sound Sultan because
Yeah,
Yeah, this
I
was the
mathematics,
first song.
the one that launched him into the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I think the title of the album was like that isn't sound. I think that was the title of the album.
Very creative, very creative. We miss him every time,
definitely,
but we just take solace in the fact that God knows everything.
And shout out to his brother, that's Baba D,
Yes.
Gary Fasasi, and of course now
His-
music and the likes that are still keeping his legacy going on.
And
Dropped
his
an album.
wife and
Yeah, his
children.
wife and kids dropped an album recently. Still.
And there was a
immortalizing
symposium,
him.
there was a remembrance
too.
yesterday. Yes.
Shout out to everybody just keeping that dream
So,
alive.
Sound Sultan used to come through for us every time. There was no time we called on Sound Sultan that it did not come through for us, even when it wasn't convenient for him. Because I can remember that the day that I did not even make it, it was in a serious traffic from First Act to, it got to Oshodi. We were still on the show and we just had to wrap up the show and we kept getting in touch with him. So we can't even forget him. This is even the least of what we can do to celebrate Sound Sultan.
Most def.
Yeah, legendary. Legendary. And we love him so much. We miss him. He can never be replaced. Definitely not.
That's what's up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the show. I've had with me the beautiful, sweet, amazing, my love, honey shmoney, my guy, OJ.
You already know.
You already know. Please make sure you tune in tomorrow as we round up the week. It's going to be an amazing, amazing.
Should I pre you?